We are drinking at a bar, it's the first night that we met. I'm having your face and you're having my surprisingly good set. Until I say, I think you have to live a good life to make good art. That's where you stop me and you say that doesn't ring right in your heart. Well, I don't blame you, it was one of those true in my head things that as I say it became dumb. You have to speak to hear the ring, and when I couldn't, my ex used to tell me speak, and I would say I'm not a dog, and it was funny but it hurt, and I can't touch that shit today. The truth was something about showing up to the life of the heart. It's not true for everyone, only for my part. I will not be afraid to break things for myself. I can't be perfect, but I love this mess we're making, taking the good stuff off the shelf. We are tasting strangers' drinks. It's the third time that we've met. They're having absinthe laced with dance, and we're trying to forget, to remember why going home has always hurt and never worked. That's not where love lives, when you're different and pain has always lurked. Well, I don't blame you. You were one of those true to yourself kids that as you grew up became bolder. You had to bungee off that grid, and when you couldn't, when the loneliness of leaving broke your heart and you went back, it was hard, but it was home, and you did more than your fair part. The truth was something about showing up to the life of the heart. It's never true for everyone, only for your part. You will not be afraid to break things or yourself. You can't be perfect, but I love this mess you make, taking the good stuff off the shelf. In my dream, we are walking in the woods where there are really books and brooks, and you're saying this is the place of refuge, safe from misfits and mistakes, no left hooks. That's when I say I love you and look behind me like I know my past is close. Scarlet A for effort and an F for fuck this shit on the transcript of my bloody nose. Well, I don't blame her. It was one of those true in her head things that as she said it became real. You have to speak to hear the ring, and when she spoke out to herself from a future place and time, she knew she had to leave the family life that was never really mine. The kernel was something about showing up to the life of the heart. It's not true for everyone, only for my part. I will not be afraid to break things for myself. I can't be perfect, but I love this mess I'm making, taking the good stuff off the shelf. The truth was something about showing up to the life of the heart. It's not true for everyone, only for my part. I will not be afraid to break things for myself. I can't be perfect, but I love this mess we make, taking the good stuff off the shelf. As I say it, it becomes real. As I say it, it becomes. As I say it, it becomes. As I say it, it becomes.